Hello, tonight we're going to be making creamy tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm not following the recipe exactly, but it's pretty close. I got the recipe from the Mealime app, so I will include a link to the app in the description. We're going to start with about a teaspoon of butter. And we're just going to get this pan heated up and melt the butter. I'm going to add a little bit extra because it's butter. Our next ingredient is a stalk of celery chopped up and about 5 ounces of carrots shredded. You can buy the carrots already shredded to save time. I was at Aldi's and they didn't have shredded, so I just bought carrots and shredded them. Got about 5 ounces, I think. I was guessing. And 1 stalk of celery. That all goes right in there. And we'll cook that just until it's tender. This is the easiest tomato soup recipe ever. So easy that I didn't think it would be good, but it turned out delicious. So this is a good meal for if you want home cooking, but you're in a hurry. That's one thing I love about the Mealime app. It gives you a lot of ideas of how to hide vegetables. This really does taste like tomato soup and not like carrot soup when you're done, which is surprising considering how much carrot goes into it. I've got the oven on. I'm preheating it at broil. I'm just getting it hot, and I'm going to make my grilled cheese sandwiches in there because it's easier than making it stovetop. I'll get my soup to the point where I'm just letting it simmer, and then I'll make the sandwiches. You really want to watch your bread if you're using a broiler. I have burnt things, especially bread or tortillas. You just burn very quickly under that broiler. You don't even want to walk away. Better to just stay right there and watch it. It smells good. Just sort of attempt to smash a piece of the celery with your spoon to see if it's tender yet or not. Just about there. I think that's pretty good. Now we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. And then half of a 24-ounce jar of marinara. And I got flavored marinara because just to add some extra flavor. I love basil. Can't go wrong with basil. I've got a 24-ounce jar and we'll use half of it. All right, we'll put about half of this in there. That's about half, maybe not quite. That's about half. Now we've just got to bring this to a simmer and let it cook for about 8 minutes. And while it's cooking, I'll make the sandwiches. Hopefully I don't drop too much of the bread down into the oven and make a mess. Turn the heat down on that soup a little bit. See how quickly that bread gets toasty. Now we're just going to put cheese on there. The recipe calls for shredded cheese, but I find sliced cheese is just a lot easier. Scooch that closer so I don't hopefully get cheese all in the bottom of the oven. Whew, I burnt that one. All right, we're gonna turn off the broiler for a second and give me some time to catch up. Try not to burn myself. Now I'm just going to try to butter this a little bit without making too much of a mess, and then toast it a little bit more. And about 7 minutes on the soup, so we'll go a little bit longer than 8, and that's fine. Ooh. Almost dropped this in the oven. Pull these Hawaiian roll sandwiches out and then flip that other one over. Butter it on the other side, and let's not drop this down to the oven, please. Oh boy. Don't do it like this. I'm gonna burn my fingers. All right. wild cooking methods in the Roberts household tonight. Trying not to catch any bread on fire. See that butter bubbling on there? It's starting to toast. I'm going to pull it out. That's about right. And now I will finish up that soup. All right. Have an immersion blender. If you don't have one, you can use a regular blender, as long as boiling hot soup doesn't hurt it. You want to be careful not to splatter yourself. This is very hot. As long as you keep this dome-shaped part under the liquid, it shouldn't splatter. You might have to tilt it back and forth to get it to pull some of the chunkier bits of soup underneath and get them browned up. But you don't want to go up and down with it too much. I forgot my broiler's still on. Let's turn that off. Sorry, my hand's right in the way. See how I'm kind of tipping it back and forth like that? It lets the pieces get under there, but without lifting it up so that it doesn't splatter. You don't want to splatter yourself with boiling hot soup. And that's probably pretty good. Let's get a spoon. See how it looks. Yeah, that looks delicious. And now we've got one more ingredient to add. Try to get this blender out of the way. Got 4 ounces or half a cup of heavy whipping cream.